Okay, we are live, so it says. Just going to do my double checking because the 1 week I didn't check, of course, it wasn't working. Oh, hello. Okay, so it is working on, it's working on YouTube. Oh, yay, Yolita's coming. Yay, amazing. Although she does have the flu, so not so amazing. Okay, let me see. Yes, I am live in my lovely Christmas dress. Okay, I can close that back over. Ooh, we went backwards and forwards there. Oh, who is excited for Christmas? Raise your hands. To me, oh sorry, I keep wobbling this iPad just because of the way the desk is set up. I apologize. Do I look lopsided or is it just me? Hello, is that Sandra? Hello, hello, hello. Oh hey, Toshia, welcome. We've missed you. Your absence has been noted. I hope you are having a good holiday season. Hello, hello, hello. Yay, okay, Sandra, who am I talking to here? Welcome, it's great to have you. I just want to say up top that I am so grateful to have you here already. This is going to be the last session of 2021, and then I'm going to take 3 Fridays off. So I think it is Wednesday the 5th of January? So maybe the 8th, 7th or 8th I'll be back, I think. So it'll be basically the first full week of January. That Friday I'll be back. Yulita, yay! Oh, you had hand surgery? Oh, Toshia. Oh, this is nothing like hand surgery. I'm not even comparing it. But last week in the video, I got bit by one of the cats, not Poopers, even though she is the worst at times. But it swole up and it was so red and it looked so bad. But thankfully, I got on to antibiotics and the swelling went down. The pain went away eventually. Oh, the cat and I are mortal enemies now, but it's fine. We're back. You don't celebrate Christmas, and that's a-okay. Unfortunately, the doodles that we're doing this week are kind of wintry, Christmas related. Of course, you can stick with the winter ones. Like, I'm sure in Colorado it is blooming freezing, so I would think candles are all right. I would say delicious candy and sweets are okay. Hot drinks, you could draw those, doodle those. Is your hand surgery on your dominant hand that you draw with? Are you just going to join in and chat with mum? That is great that your grandson is doing well. Oh, so many babies being born recently. I suppose there's nothing else to do if you're being locked down. So grab your winter journal or doodle book. It doesn't matter. This is just the winter journal that we made, a month ago now. And we've been filling with these really quick projects and having lots of fun. And of course, I just kind of go wherever, Trevor. And this one really came about because I was hiding an accident from this side. Oh no, Toshia. Well, you just have to have a rest from crafting. This one I printed with my large pulley printer because I absolutely love the Elf Christmas movie. I have to watch it every single year. So, of course, there would be buddy quotes in there. And I think I showed you some Pink Fresh Studio ephemera and phrases that I got last week. They also have a ton of Buddy the Elf quotes in here. Of course, I can't flip and put my hands on it now because I threw them all over the desk for taking pictures. But they look fabulous. And yes, I would like to get this laminated and turned into like a little badge. Yes, I would love that. I just need some whippy cream and some teeny weeny marshmallows. Yeah, the Elf movie is so fun. I love the decorations. Like whenever they walk into the apartment, oh sorry, everyone is wondering what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Elf. You know, all those white paper chains and all the snowflakes, and whenever he decorates the store, it just my eyes are like, oh yes, please. Imagine storing all those paper chains, my goodness. Okay, so tonight we're going to be doing simple doodles because I know that coming up to this kind of festive period, we are all busy, we're stressed, there's a million and two things to be done, can't be arsed doing any of them, but just like I say every single week, taking this time out for you is so important. Even if you are just watching and chatting away, that is brilliant, because it shows that you're here and you still want to be part of this community. And hello. Oh, I forgot about your YouTube profile picture. It looks amazing. Hello, Bonnie. Welcome. Look, the hand's all good now. Swelling's gone down. I've just got 2 wee vampire bites that I need to keep moisturising. It did get pretty bad. It looked really bad on the camera last week, but the antibiotics worked, thank goodness. And I got my tetanus the month before because I'm silly and I did something to the other hand. I won't even tell you because it was gross, but I ended up in A&E. Oh, I'll just tell you, if you need to go to the emergency room, just make sure you're impaled on something. So I have a biro because it's sparkly. This is one of those Kate Spade biros. It is really, really thin, but I also have a rather thick kind of rose gold one. I am wondering if I have a wee piece of paper here and I can just show you the difference. I do. I've got the doodles that I was sharing pictures of during the week. Yulita, you have also been missed, so very, very welcome back. Your absence has also been noted. So this is, what's this? This is a zebra pen. And sometimes you may think with this pen that your doodles aren't thick enough, but if you want to go over your doodles with Tombow markers or paint markers, you can then just go over the top with like a Sharpie marker or Sharpie pen. And this is Kate Spade. So I just want to show you the difference. I really love a thin pen. Actually, I love a good pen, full stop. But there we go. You see, that's quite a bit thicker. Ooh, Yulita, I'd love to see your red hair. Be sure to post it in the group. I'm sure you look amazing. Okay, so if you would like to shout out any kind of festive, not even festive, but winter things, we can focus more on winter doodles. Purely because I know that Toshia doesn't celebrate Christmas, which is absolutely fine. I want this to be open to everybody to join in, no matter what their faith, no matter what they celebrate. Unfortunately, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, it's summer. But for us up here, it is winter. It is supposed to be chilly. It hasn't been too chilly. I am wearing my fabulous Christmas themed dress. This is the bottom of it. If I stand up, you can't see it. I would need to like turn it around. There's a whole thing. No, thank you. Be sure to like just shout out what you want to draw. So I am thinking cozy socks. I'm thinking that hot cocoa. I am thinking the Elf DVD. Although we're streaming everything now. That reminds me, I bought it on Prime, so I don't have to get the DVD. Excellent. I am thinking just evergreen trees. You don't have to have them decorated, but like forests and snowy forests are a beautiful thing. Christmas decorations are cool. I have got some vintage baubles that I absolutely adore. Stars, perfect. Candles, perfect. Like airmail envelopes, you know, with the kind of stripy outline, because that's sending cards, just sending greetings and letters and things. What else? Like snow globes. They're pretty popular and don't necessarily have to be Christmassy. Mittens, of course. How do you draw a snowball without it just looking like a circle? Think about that one. I think that like music notes, because it's a very musical time of year. I do love Christmas ornaments. I really do. My hair? Are we talking about my hair? Thanks. So this is my natural hair, and I asked my hairdresser to teach me how to live with curly hair because it's new to me. I've always had short hair since I was like 14 years old, and then I grew it out there a few years back and just air drying it one day, and it went just springy curly, and I was like, huh, turns out I've got curly hair. There you go. So thank you very much for your lovely compliments. Holly berries, perfect. Bonnie, love that. Deer, if you're feeling adventurous, they're pretty cute. Like a fireplace, that would be great. I know, you could do like some cute clouds and just wee asterisks for falling snow. That could be pretty good, especially if you're in Colorado, excuse me. I near said Colorado, and that's not a place. I think I really love like gift bows. Snowman is excellent, not necessarily just a Christmas thing. Pine cones, but I think that's more autumnal. Is it more fall related? Santa's hat's an excellent one. Oh, there are so many ways to draw a Santa's hat. I think I did one. Yeah, I did one on this, and to me, it just looks like a really fat arm going, hey! Poinsettias. Oh, I've got the most beautiful white poinsettia in the other room. Farts. I should have brought it in. I had it out last week. My auntie actually made me like the most beautiful wreath, and it is very stabby to touch. Oh, see? I think you did spell it correctly. Yeah, it really is a gorgeous wreath, and it has tinsel and everything in it, and glitter, and stuff stuck to my arm, of course. But yeah, I love poinsettias as well. Every year I usually get pink ones to match my decor the way it usually would have been. Man, I managed to keep a poinsettia alive for like 3 years, and it was still flowering afterwards, which is very unusual. But now I've got my poinsettia in the warmest room in the house, basically, because it's a native to Mexico. So you kind of want it to be warm. I just love flowers, really, to be honest with you. So holly berries is great, and those stupid stabby leaves. Oh, that I just got stabbed with. I love candy canes. I know they're quite Christmassy, but they're also just sweets. I mean, if you give me a candy cane at any time of year, I would 100% eat it. Not necessarily having to be Christmassy. Now you can do your drawings in pencil first. Now this is a B sketching pencil, and if you know anything about drawing, that is the broadest, thickest one you could do. So I might just go ahead and use a pen. I think you remember from my autumn doodles that we did we do them in here, or did we do them in a notebook? I think we did them in a notebook. Yeah, different journal. Yeah, it was definitely a different journal. So yeah, I was happy enough to make a mess and then just go over it with marker and then a thicker pen or a Sharpie. You know me, I like to make mistakes. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Oh, I love that. I have a wee knitted Christmas pudding that Pooper's claimed off my Christmas tree last year, and it's her favourite toy. It's been her favourite toy all year. She ate the little kind of sequin holly berries off it, but I quickly took those off her just in case she swallowed them. But I absolutely love it. Excuse me. Just take a wee sip of water. Oh, right, let me see. Just in case I do have a real skinny pencil that I could use. But I don't mind just doing it straight in pen. Yeah, that's kind of one. Skinny. So I think, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing those decorations too. So I'll just start with a pencil. Now, this isn't watercolor paper. If you're going to be using Tombow markers, I would recommend doing it in watercolor paper so you can blend them a lot easier. And let me see, I'm going to start with snow because that's like the easiest one. Actually, I don't even need to do it in pencil first. I'm going to do a couple of wee clouds, and usually snow clouds are pretty fluffy. One behind the other. Oh no. Let me see. Oh, I also treated myself to the most incredible ornament. Oh, I'm an idiot for not bringing it into myself. Oh, I'll have to take a picture and share it in the group. Now let me see. I think that instead of doing like Merry Christmas, I will just do Happy Holidays, and or even just writing winter. Yeah, I'll just write winter. And again, I don't mind just doing it straight in pen. Here's hoping that I get my spacing correct. me see. Ooh. And maybe I'll do a wee bit of a, do you know the way in the Grinch and those Dr. Seuss things, everything's a bit curved, so I'll try doing that. Yeah, that works. I'm going to make the letters stripy, so doing that to the T doesn't matter. And even doing it to your E doesn't matter either. Not really. Yep, okay. Let's go in ways. Sandra, how are you and baby Mila doing? Yulita, I don't know if you've been here, but Sandra's pregnant. She's been pregnant a little while now. I'm wondering, should I fill in my sides? After your hand surgery, you might need to, well, whenever you recover, grab those printable handwriting sheets where I've provided like the movement exercises for you to retrain your handwriting. Just like I had to do after I got that damage in my neck when I dislocated my shoulder. Just totally lost grip completely. And I found that squeezy toys, and you can actually get grip exercises, exercisers. They're like little plastic things with springs, and you can work on the dexterity and everything of each finger, and you can get them in easy, medium, and like difficult. I thought they were very handy. I just got those on Amazon. Now yeah, I'll just go across at the top since we're doing a different line. And yeah, I'll do that too. Ooh, oh, I wish I had a red Tombow marker. Could have turned these into like little candy canes. Well, I do have red markers, just not Tombow markers. Let me see. I think this one might be a bit thick. It's like a dry erase board marker. Where's that bit of paper I was using? I always like to have a bit of scratch paper for testing. No. Yeah, those squeezy balls to begin with are probably the best, just the wee stress balls. Do I have red here? Is that red? Oh, yes. Excellent, and that is a Tombow. There you go. Now, do I want to add pink as well? Let me test this pink. Yep. Where'd that one go? That one. Oh, wow, Yulita, well done. I'm sure that was difficult. But that's good going, especially if you've been stressed out or anything recently. That is excellent. I hope you celebrate the fact that you've done that. Oh, I missed a wee one. That doesn't matter. Oh. So let's go pink up top. Toshia, is it beautiful and snowy in Denver at the moment? It just looks like autumn. It also feels like it as well. What? I have so many people that have to go get hypnosis and have to do so much work when it comes to quitting smoking. That's excellent that you didn't feel like it was that difficult. It's great news. Well done. And I'm sure some of you are wondering, why doesn't she just do all the red first and all the pink first? Because I don't trust myself to count correctly. Oh man. Oh, look what I've done. The flipping tail. Thankfully, Tombow markers are water-based, so it will come out no problem. I can hear my mum going, oh no, not the desk. My mum does not sound like that, by the way. That's just the voice I put on. Oh man. Oh, I wonder, I must get her permission, but my auntie actually dressed herself up the other night, makeup and everything, full makeup of the Grinch, and she looked amazing. I think she's made it her profile photo on Facebook, but I just want to check and make sure before I show it to you. I was really impressed with her skills and I wanted to dress up like Cindy Lou Who. And she went out to dinner dressed like that as well. That's my kind of lady. Oh, I would like to do that with sugar. Although I gave up coffee, which for me, like I was nearly as bad as a smoker, even though I didn't drink it after like 12 o'clock because it would affect my sleep and everything like that. I had to have my coffee in the morning, but I gave it up whenever I just discovered how it worked and that it was stopping my brain knowing that I was tired. I was still exhausted. My brain just wasn't registering it. So whenever I was doing things while exhausted and on caffeine, like it was just making no sense. And I did actually see an energy increase. Now it was a small increase, but it was definitely worth it in my opinion. I don't even touch decaf coffee. I just kind of drink decaf tea and decaf green teas. And I was glad that I found some meditations to help with that because I did imagine that that was going to be very difficult. So I will be looking for, but see the smell of it, I would just be taken away. I would just be completely transported and really need just my proper coffee. I think that looks pretty good. I like the colours. I have had decaf coffee before, but just really since I did the meditations, it hasn't bothered me not having the coffee. So let me see. I've got a very nice, very light blue. Let me see. Ooh, there's two incredibly light blues. So just going to test which one's the lightest before I colour in my lovely snow clouds. Okay, so not that one, this one. Scratch paper is always very handy. And I'm not going to fill in the whole cloud. I'm just going to do the little bumpy bits. Ooh, that's true. The blues do match my lovely dress. I think this one, no, it's too dark. I need to carry on instead of matching markers to my dress. So let me think now. I think Christmas lights could be pretty good because I like the lights. Oh, do you know what I would love to be able to draw, but I don't think anybody outside of the UK would get it? A Terry's chocolate orange, just because it reminds me of Christmas so much. Oh, you could do cookies. Cookies are good. They don't necessarily have to be like gingerbread men. And I know that we did the hot drinks and the mittens for the autumnal doodles. So I think I like the idea of a star. Does anybody here draw stars? I just do them with abandon because I find that whenever I am going to buy stamps or anything that are made of stars, I always look for like the quirkiest drawings of these types of stars, which made me realize, oh, I don't need to be so precious about the way I draw stars. I don't need to get it perfect every time. So yeah, I'm going to make the asterisks, the snow, the stars, those one line stars, my word, words. Oh, Santa hat. Oh, you could do a wee elf hat as well. Do elf hats, are they soft? Yeah, they are. I'm thinking of gnomes. Never mind. I think bells are pretty popular. We try and draw some holly. Let me see. I'll do a big one there. How many leaves would you add? 3 maybe? And they're spiky. Oh, it's like right behind it. Claire, you idiot. See, you can pick a bit off. You may have to kill me, maybe. Oh, I don't want to. Stabby. I'm going to snip a wee bit off and get it in front of me so we can all have a look. Oh my goodness. So, can you see that? Yep, there we go. Although the leaves are quite a bit larger than the berries. Ooh, that's a great idea. I love that. I think that I sent Sandra a whole load. Oh no, actually they're all Christmassy. Never mind, my apologies. Do you use Canva? They've always got amazing photographs that you can use and download and all that. So I've got a million shades of green here. Well, let me see which works the best. And then where did I put my red? Put it over here. And I like this. This looks like a red, but it's actually a pink. So we'll test. Oh, I didn't even put that on right. See, it's almost a red. It's a very, very reddy pink. Oh, that's the pen side, Claire. And it even shows you on the pen. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this one. I'm going to have to get myself a red. See, I haven't really had red in anything. And usually all about the pink. Now, I thought that would have been darker, but it does kind of match perfectly with the lid, doesn't it? Neither of those greens are suitable. Let's see about this one. That's kind of washed out, that one, but quite close. Now we did this technique in the autumn journals, and I think this might be a teal colour actually. Yeah, it is. In the autumn journals we actually layered. Oh well, that works too, Tushia. So I might layer my colours just to see if I can get one that matches a little bit better. Of course, you don't have to match. Like you could have blue hollyberry leaves if you wanted to. That one and that one. Oh, that's quite good for the centre. See these two. Get rid of these two. And do I want to use the brush or do I want to? Yeah, use the brush so I can get into the edges. How's your journal coming along, Toshia? Yeah, actually that colour green works all right, doesn't it? I like the lights. Yeah, I think I'll do the lights next. And I think I might do those kind of retro 1980s lights that we used to have on our tree. You know, the multicoloured ones, just for the doodle purposes, because they are just a lot more fun visually in a journal. Oh, gorgeous. Even if I do say so myself, my word. Ooh, going around the page. Ah, farts have already gone kind of in the corner. I could do the lights down here to kind of underscore my lettering. I like that idea. So thank you for that. Oh man, my brush end on this is not the best. I need a new one of these. What's that one? 055. Just write that down before I forget. Well, since I've gone into the corners, I can't go around the page. That's great news. I love that you're still filling it in. Accidentally art journaling. I love that. It's just it's so enjoyable. I actually got into it because whenever I was studying my degree in photography and design, all of our coursework had to be done in books like that, and it ended up just becoming a habit. Like I would love sitting on my bed and doing my homework. It was homework that I thoroughly enjoyed, and then after it stopped I was like, I wanted to keep doing that. So I did, and I started with like trips away, Polaroid photos, and I discovered a book on mixed media, and my mind was just completely blown. And on the way to work one day, because I lived in the countryside and I was working in the city, it was just a random stop at a stationery store. I discovered the world of scrapbooking through magazines, and my tiny mind was blown. So I'm thinking of doing the lights here, and I'm thinking I will wind them from there. Ooh. And just put them back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Oh yeah, I need to do that bit there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Good shout, you gal. Good shout. Oh, no. What colour were those retro Christmas lights? There was always going to be a yellow. There was always blue lights. There was always green lights. I think I'll go for the lightest green. Yep, just teardrops for the bulbs. And they're kind of all wonky, but it doesn't matter. There was pink as well. Ooh, now which kind of pink? The one that we used in the candy canes or a darker one? Let me see. Yes, sorry, they were so small. They were just little little teardrops. Orange, great, thank you. Oh, yeah, that one. That pink there. Nope, over there. Instead of that light pink, but I'll do a proper big scribble for you. Nope, that's the pen, Claire. Yeah, the darker pink, I think. The darker pink, I think. Oh, that's coral. I've got orange. I've got green. That looks about right, doesn't it? Very tropical shades. What other colours do you have on your lights, Bonnie? I've got the blue. Would you have purple lights? Or am I thinking of just Quality Street? I might be thinking of Quality Street. Oh, my wee legs are getting cold. Ooh. Put my dress down. Forgot that I pulled it up to show you the bottom of it. Oh, let me see now. What else have I got here? These are just, the only other colour that I have is purple. And then the rest are just different shades of the ones that we've already chosen. I'm questioning green, orange, red. Red, of course. I don't think purple's in it. Blue, we've got blue. Sure, we'll go mad and just add all the colours. Let's do it. I'm going to start with the green, I think. Actually, I'm going to take the lids off everything. So I'm not constantly just recapping it just to take the caps off. Oh, woohoo, excuse you. Let me go. Purple and yellow are great colours beside one another. Oh, no, oh no! Darn it. I'll get that later. Where are we now? Blue. Pink. Ooh, you're using your mic to talk? That's handy. I like that idea. Does anybody else use that function? I have not enabled it yet. I think that it kind of struggles with the Northern Irish accent, but it could just be, you know, if you ever phone those automated like cinema lines, you always have to put on a British accent so that they understand you, which can be rather infuriating. Just to have to do it. Orange. Blue. Oh, pink first. Pink, red. Are we back to the start? Yep. Have I missed one? No, I didn't. Oh, it's just because of the loop that it felt like that. Green. Purple. Green, purple. Yellow. Orange. Blue. Does that work? I know that Siri can understand me most of the time, but I still have to soften my accent. But does it understand you? Of course, you're speaking in Polish, so maybe they've just improved a lot over the years, and I should give it another try, perhaps. Purple. Excuse me. Take a wee sip of water. Orange. A wee sip, several gulps. Excuse me. Orange, blue. Pink and red. Then green again. ball. Oh my goodness, I'm back in a place now. Pink and red. Oh, okay, so it's not available in Polish. But you also taught in England for a while, so I'm sure that you make, or you do, an excellent English accent. I also find that whenever I was using Siri, I had to set it up again whenever I did the update, and I just never bothered my butt. But whenever I did use her, I always find that I thanked her. Oh, is that odd? I imagine that's quite odd to have your language set to English if it's not your first language, you know? But if it makes it easier, whatever, Trevor, if it works. I'm just going to treat that as bulb, even though technically it isn't. It's just a wee swirly picture. And then what's after blue? Pink. Ooh, it's so colourful. I like it. Received pronunciation. Now, I did elocution lessons, but I was very young and I don't remember what that's like. Just put the lids back on so they don't dry out on me. Ooh, now what's next? I think I will have to do some gifts. I'm just going to have to, because 'tis the season and all that, and we've got a real bumpy bit down here, so I may put something underneath. Let me see. I love this Japanese journal because it had a piece of cardboard built into the journal for this exact reason, so that you could technically like fold over your paper and then you'd have a smooth surface to draw on. Free with gifts, love it. Yes, I do know you, Rita. And if you're trying to tell me you're an oddball, you shush your lovely face. Now, I'm going to do the tree down here, I think, but I would like to add something up here. I think I might do an airmail letter like I said I would earlier. Oh my goodness, you lady, do you remember I was trying to send you those collage papers, and it was just after Brexit was announced, and what was it they wanted for shipping? Like £20? That's like $45 US. It was extortionate. So those airmail envelopes are usually blue. And are the solid colours around the outside just red? Red and blue? So what will we have? We'd have a wee stamp up here. Let's go. Maybe you're sending it to a Santa at the North Pole. I probably should have written that after. Yeah, shipping costs are absolutely crazy. Is it the same one as the snow? Yep, it is. Didn't want to just have the top be weather related. Red, white and blue rounds it. Thank you, Toshia. Red, white, blue, red, white, blue, white, blue, red, white, blue, red, white, blue, red, white. Oh, perfect. Well, that was a struggle. So let's just do. The collage papers or airmail envelopes? I'm thinking you're meaning collage papers. Yeah, I still have loads of them. Loads of them. I think I have some ready to ship. Actually, I better get that sorted, hopefully before the Christmas period, although it's very close. Oh, I'm getting some new spectacles next week as well. Wow, for a large package? Yeah, this was like an A5 letter size, because remember I like squished them up really, really small. It was ridiculous, but thankfully Royal Mail International postage is now the cheapest. Yeah, the collage papers, I love them. They're so useful. I think I actually stuck a whole load of them in a box for Claire Kennedy, who's in the group. She's going to be doing some art classes for an ME charity this year. Sorry, I need to stop talking and keep drawing because it is almost like 15 minutes left, because I don't want to be keeping you forever. Because I would if I could, but I can't and I shan't. So I think I'm going to do like a Whoville type of a swirly guy. Oh, I think I've done it too long. Yeah, I have. What a weird tree. I'm just going to put this little tree in a pot and draw a couple of gifts underneath. Oh, that's not a cube, Claire. My goodness, that is the wonkiest cube. Just do a really simple wee bow on top. Just a little gift box here. I'm just going to do it like kind of a hair bow on this one. Oh, you can't see. Excuse me. I'm going to just swizzle this around and come closer so you can see. Actually, can I get any closer? If we're doing the bottom ones. So, actually, need to move that part. People give cylindrical gifts too. I received a beautiful diffuser. Oh, it smelled amazing. It was like rhubarb and custard in a big cylindrical gift. I'm just going to do that kind of wrapping. Little tiny boxes too. Ooh, a stocking. Almost forgot. Has anybody made their own Christmas stockings? I was thinking about that this year and then, nah, can't be bothered. It would mean getting the sewing machine out. Oh, I'm going to do some baubles on the tree. Oh, a star. Yeah, need one of those. By the way, if you've got a Christmas tree, do you have trouble finding a star that is light enough to stay on the top? That's great. I hope you do feel better tomorrow. I always feel like this week, when I've been stressed out, I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered journaling. But see, after I do these sessions with you, I always feel great. And it's always great to just talk to people and just staying connected, because things aren't going great for a lot of people. And a lot of people can't like hug their family and friends. No, I won't, Bonnie. You may have missed that at the start. I'm going to be taking the next 3 Fridays off, and I'll be back the first week in January. But I will be sure to upload a photo of my lovely new specs into the group, because I'm very excited to get them. Ooh, you've crocheted Christmas stockings. Oh, no, I'm going to do the decorations before I do, and I'll do them in all these colours. Colours of the lights. Because my Christmas tree is usually just pink, it's very muted, I think I would like to start adding a bit more red to it. Because I've just recently realised that I'm completely obsessed with the teal, red and pink colour palette. I think it looks fantastic. There's some blue. Okay, I'm going to go yellow. The tree's going to be green, so I'm going to go purple. What colour will I do the pot? My goodness, I think I've got more marker on my hands than I have on the page. Orange, I could do the base of it orange. I do have a darker orange that I could. I've got some Crayola oranges here just for the inside of the pot to make it kind of look like a shadow. Just for a wee bit of tonal change. Well, that's a relief that it's not COVID, Yulita. Definite relief. This is like a skin tone type of Tombow. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, Yulita. There's nothing worse than just not feeling at yourself and you can't pinpoint, just like, oh, would you hurry up and get better? I woke up this morning just feeling awful. And it wasn't for maybe 3 or 4 hours until I realised, oh, I didn't take my nighttime pain relief tablet, so that's why I didn't sleep. And that's why I woke up in the shape that I was. And I tried sleeping this afternoon, but Poopers, honestly, she got on the back of the headboard and she leant over and I could feel her wee whiskers on my face and she just screamed at me, excuse me, just meowing, and then she started bouncing all over me. That was the hint, like, get me my dinner, lady, get me my dinner. I would love to see those crochet stockings if you have photographs of them to share. So let me see, we've got different shades of all of the colours we'll be using. So I'm going to do that for the gift wrap. And then I need to hurry up. My goodness. What could I draw massively? Oh, a snowman. Fireplace. Going to do the bow in yellow. And then, now this gift is just going to remind me of a Quality Street box. Other chocolatey things are available. I think a light pink would be good for the bow. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know me. Now, what would you do with that? Like a red? Oh, you gave them away? Well, those must have been fabulous gifts. There's a fabulous lady from Britain called Laura Ashton, and she is kind of like the original chunky knitter, and she just sells all this merino yarn and everything. She has got the biggest, like chunkiest yarn kits for making stockings, for making Santa hats, and they are massive. I love them. Of course, they cost quite a bit, but of course, because they're massive yarn. But I absolutely love them and I highly recommend going to check them out. I'm just going to do a wee green gift box down here. And then a purple bow, I think. Just go the opposite way than before. Now, what can I do here that's massive? I could do a fireplace. Or a Christmassy bow. Or both. I could do a Christmassy bow up here. Down the tree. Down the lights. When did you have your hand surgery, Tushia? Oh, I need this back. Did you feel okay coming round from the anaesthetic? May as well do a fireplace near the Christmas tree. That's the mantle. Ooh, that is wonky. Oh no. mantle, and then do some brickwork just for the sake of the doodle. You can draw your own mantelpiece if you've got a fire. Do you know the kind of fires I would love? Have you ever seen the Scandinavian ones? And they're just like wood burning type stoves that are actually built into the buildings, and they can be tiled in the most beautiful, like Delft tiles. Reese, I like that idea also. But we have 4 minutes left. Okay, I'm going to go over time a little bit, but it's the last one before Christmas, so it's okay. Come on, Claire, stop talking, keep drawing. And then, ooh, fire. I think I will do like that. I'm just trying to remember what the emoji looks like. Oh, that looks like a leaf. Sure, we'll fix that. Yeah, I would say so. At least you properly recovered from it, though. That's great. I mean, the anesthesia, of course, you're still dealing with the flipping hand problems, but that'll be like that for a wee while as you recover. Did they give you like an estimated rough period of time when they think that you'll be good to go? So I'm going to be using these kind of tanny shades. Yeah, I hope you get back on track soon as well. Especially if you're dealing with pain. Like, you can just get so fed up with it so easily. That's a great one for fireplace. Ooh, that's a bit light. 3 months. Well, do you feel that you're on track? And are you getting like follow-up treatment? I've chosen these two for the fireplace. Ooh, this will be for my bricks, and then the other colour will be for the top of the mantle and the base as well. I think I should probably add some sticks under those flames though. Maybe some dots in the brickwork. I don't know why I'm flipping colouring like a... I think the flames can go higher. Let's just pretend I meant to do that. Oh, this bristle is actually great for creating flames. Got the fireplace. I'm thinking a wreath would be a bit much. That's fantastic news. That's something worth celebrating as well, Tricia. Flipping new grandbaby and hands on the way. Brilliant. Fantastic. That's great news. Oh, I might do a lovely little cookie. Like a gingerbread cookie with icing. Oh man. Does anybody build gingerbread houses? Oh, Yolita, I should have texted you on the 6th. What did you get for Santa Day? Now, what would be a gingerbread colour out of those? Probably the one that I did the bricks with. Oh, that's a shame. I'll try and mix them and see if that works. Yeah, you will be healed in no time. That's great news. I'm pleased that you're recovering. What else? Let's just pretend that the little decorations there. So that's my gingerbread cookie. My wee heart. I didn't want to make it a wee gingerbread man, just in case. You can eat cookies any time of year. Fireplace. We got the Christmas tree. Thinking just a few swirlies. Just a few swirlies. I could easily just sit here all night and just keep doodling. Mistletoe. Oh, don't know what that. Gingerbread. Whenever I was making gingerbread houses, it was with my friend, and we realized that the best cement to use was not icing, it was actually melted marshmallows. I have never forgot that. It takes a civil engineer to be building a sweetie house for you to realize what you need to use. Let me swirly wrappers. Ooh, sweet, sweet. Santa a wee bit of a perv, is he? I'm guessing that Mac was responsible for that. What did you stick in Mac's shoes? What else? Christmas pudding, but I don't eat Christmas pudding, so I can't quite remember what it looks like apart from like a ball. Santa Day is a Polish little holiday thing on the 6th of December, and you get gifts from your friends or your partner, and you get little gifts in your shoes. How did they fit your lingerie into the shoes? Or did Mac? I'm guessing Mac was doing it. Did you get them in the shoes, or did you just get handed them? Just going to do a few like darker elements on the page. Just more wee stars here and there. Gift bows probably be good. Yeah, let's go with a gift bow. Oh, that's nearly a butterfly. Whoops. Going down that way and that way. Actually. Oh, okay, so it must be different. Must be different in different areas of Poland. So I think my friends were from Warsaw, and they would put theirs in the shoes. Warsaw and Krakow. Oh, I thought it was always shoes. Good for me because I'm so tall. I've got massive feet. But under the pillow works too. How do you get it under the pillow without the person noticing? I'm just gonna go over the little kind of black detail that I did. You know, when the bow is pulled taut and the ribbon just crinkles a little bit, I'm making the wee crinkly parts red, so they stand out a little more. And I think I could do a wee bauble or two just to fill in the page. They don't need to be massive doodles. And if the baubles are a wee tiny bit bigger, you can kind of add a bit more detail. So polka dot baubles, for example. What colour should my polka dots be? Let me see. One down here as well would be good, like a wee swirly one. Ooh. Toshia, if you are comfortable sharing your journal, I think it would be fabulous to get a wee video flip through whenever your hand is feeling up to it in the group, because I just know I get so inspired whenever I see people's journals like that. I know the ladies will flip and love it. Thank you so much, Toshia. Yeah, whenever you fill up a page just of random doodles, it can be so much fun. It can end up looking like a fabulous little kind of journal page. Great. That's the whole point. I'm so glad. Oh my goodness, it's 8:05. Okay, I'm going to do one more bauble and then I'm going to shut up. What do I want my bauble now this time? I could do, I'm trying to remember just the baubles of ye olde whenever I would have been younger, because my auntie always has not just had, but has the most fabulous, like, staged festive tree. Perfect for the cover of magazines. And we're in competition. She doesn't know that, but we're in competition. Mine's always novelty. Mum's is always now green or gold and cream, so it always is to a theme. And I'm just trying to remember, like, the retro baubles. I love the retro baubles so much. I think I have shared a few times. Oh, actually, that looks like a Christmas pudding. Claire, you donkey. I've accidentally drawn a Christmas pudding. Whoops. I think I've done a lot of red around here, so I will go for blue. I think I'll go for darker blue and then make the polka dot parts yellow to look goldy. Of course, you could completely omit the yellow and replace it with an actual gold pen, just to make your page look all sparkly and metallic like. I'm just going to pretend that that is a Christmas pudding, and I meant to do that, and everybody's going to pretend with me. Thank you so much. Oh, we need to get a few browns, I think, as well. I would love to just go into a stationer's that sell Tombow markers and just yoink, 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 please. Now, what does the top of a pudding look like? Is it just icing? Is there any icing? Glaze? I can't remember. Now, what colour do I want to do this? I'll do a lighter pink, I think. Repousse. And then I will use this as the center. And then we are done. Well, until I get the top of this. I could just do red polka dots, couldn't I? Like I did with the cookie, the gingerbread biscuit. Just pretend we add sprinkles to these things. Right? Fun way to pass the time. I always love doing these easy doodles, and it never ever matters that they're perfect. Oh, finally, after years. Hello, Valentina. We are just finishing up our doodle page, and I hope that it gave you a ton of inspiration. I know that your Christmas isn't until January. I love that we are just an international group. It's fantastic. What do you think of my natural hair, Valentina? I'm a lovely Christmas dress. Oh, I need to pull it up again. Ooh, I love this Christmas scene. Actually, this would have been fantastic to doodle as well. Take a screenshot. Oh, my stupid face in the background. Thankfully, it's got a liner and I'm not flashing. Not flashing. Oh, there we go. Valentina, meet my mom. Mom, it's Valentina. Julita, oh, it's so fantastic. I'm going to message you and we seriously need to catch up. And thank you so much, Toshia. I hope you heal up over Christmas. I know that you're doing fantastically well. So please celebrate that fact. Bonnie says, Merry Christmas / Happy Holidays to everybody. Happy Holidays. Mom, I'm sure you can read. But we are done here. We're going to keep filling up this journal. I made it a winter journal intentionally because January and February here, it's still winter. Fiona, hey! Lovely to have you. Have a great Christmas. I hope you're able to get a break, all of you, and actually relax. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so... Oh, yeah, Yulita. Yulita, hi, 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 hi. Of course he isn't, Mum. It's Murik. He's probably away pretending he's homeless, trying to get some food off strangers. The cutest wee cat ever, with his no tail. So yeah, it's just been fabulous to have you join me all year. I hope that it has helped you. I love this community that we have on our usual suspects, and I will definitely be sharing reminders and everything and being in touch with all of you. And yes, just have a wonderful holiday period. I won't see you for the next 3 Fridays, but I'll be sharing reminders and everything in the group. And if you get a friend request from me, go ahead and accept it because it means I can easily invite you to the events. Sandra, I know we were having a bit of a time zone issue. For some reason, it keeps showing up as 6 p.m. instead of 7 p.m., but we'll figure it out. thank you guys so much. And just from the bottom of my heart, just have a wonderful holiday season. All right. And cheerio. Bye.